This current phenomenon in the fashion industry is being present more than ever. A series of quick produce for cheap prices, and yet quick greediness is taking a toll on our environment as much as the bait is being bitten by the industry. Today, let's discuss the cost of the fast fashion industry, a social phenomenon.
Have you been buying these clothes? Or maybe these kinds of accessories? Well, perhaps you should rethink your wardrobe decisions. Fast fashion is an ever-growing phenomenon wherein we, consumer, to continue to buy the baits of trendy designs and cheaper price tags. And as multiple million-dollar brands mimic these trends and produce them in as little as 3 weeks, it's never-ending cycle of demands versus supplies. Quick produce, harder labor, more materials, more consumer, quick sales, and high profit. But maybe this industry is biting more than it can chew.
But why is this exactly a phenomenon? The boom of this industry is enumerated many ways wherein first, pressure and expectations. On the consumer side, society is expected to go by or jump to the bandwagon of trends. Meanwhile, the companies are also pressured to produce and give into the demands of market in order to gain a higher profit. Second, the need for fashion browsing. This social phenomenon has been prominent more than ever during the COVID-19 pandemic. Due to lockdowns, consumers resorted to online shopping, and the fast fashion industry is alive more than ever due to the creation of new styles. In this graph, shows the growth of the market in 2020 compared to 2019. Therefore, the market growth in 2020 has increased to 55% than the market growth in 2019. This is due to alone to the fast fashion industry.
This is an example of a fast fashion item. This is a common and trendy design that is being sold all over multiple online shopping platforms. It is sold at a cheap price and at a sudden rise of interest by the consumers. Its price ranges from 50 pesos to 200 pesos, which is a lot cheaper than an average top from high-quality stores. High-quality clothes range from 800 to 1,800 pesos on average. It is considered 91% pricier than these cheap fast fashion items.
But what's exactly the problem of this industry? What does this phenomenon cost to not only our society, but to the environment as well?
Among the environmental impacts of the fast fashion industry, we've been draining more resources than normal. Most clothes are made from cotton. Cotton production relies heavily on toxic pesticides. Cotton production also uses a lot of water. 7,000 to 29,000 liters of water are required to produce 1 kilogram of cotton.
The textile industry is using a portion of non-renewable natural sources, meaning we do not have the manpower to replace these used sources in our environment. The textile industry also pumps between 1.22 and 2.93 billion metric tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere every year. The carbon footprint is huge in the fashion industry. The result is that, by some estimates, the life cycle of textiles accounts for 6.7% of all global greenhouse gas emissions. That's the equivalent of every person on the planet taking a 2,500-mile flight every year.
This is without a doubt a heavy price for the environment. And with a bigger and faster production of the fast fashion industry, we are draining more resources than usual. But what can we do? Would it be possible to dissolve the downsides of this industry?
As consumers, we have a huge role to play in fighting the negative effects of fashion by changing the way we shop. Tackling those global and complex issues requires more than a shift in individual shopping habits. It requires a system change on the business behalf. Sustainability is a key to the answer of fast fashion. On the part of manufacturers, replacing the usage of fibers instead of cotton and polyester. Fabrics such as lyocell, made from the cellulose of bamboo, are made in a closed-loop production style cycle in which 99% of the chemicals used to develop fibers are recycled. The use of sustainable fibers will be key in minimizing the environmental impacts of textile productions.
There is, however, a way of cultivating cotton which drastically reduces an environmental harm. Compared to conventionally cultivated cotton, organic cotton has 40 less global warming potential and offers a 91% reduction in freshwater withdrawals from lakes, rivers, and aquifers.
Encourage consumers to build a long-lasting and sustainable wardrobe. Resorting to high-quality pieces that pair with an individual's actual fashion taste will be also a huge step to straying away from the fast fashion industry. It also makes consumers buy less if their wardrobe lasts longer, are more comfortable, and more biodegradable, as high-quality clothes are known to use more sustainable fabrics and fibers than the fast fashion industry that uses blended synthetic. Always choose quality over quantity.
Overall, the true cost of the fast fashion industry only relies on a consumer's closet and a business's factory production. Save the environment and boycott fast fashion as much as possible.